paddleboarding. Number 6, how humans are connected to the ocean. Because
humans, people use the ocean to do to transport
and to have fun. The first thing we did was we practiced unrolling the paddleboards and pumping them up and getting all the stuff on it, and then deflating it and rolling it back up into the bag. And
we also practice how to move and go smoother in the currents. We also learn how to maneuver around boats and steer the paddleboards in strong winds and currents. So last Friday we planned our route to Mosquito Island, and we looked at the weather, what time would be best to go.
Probably paddleboarding up to the mangrove
island.
So me and Aviki have been doing impact. Ocean principle it connects to is number 6, which is humans are connected to the ocean. So impact is basically where we went to the beach and we did a beach cleanup, and we collected all the rubbish that we didn't need, we recycled it, and then the plastic that we did want, that we could keep, we're going to clean it and turn it into sculptures and artwork so we can create awareness. I think for me, the highlight has been taking a polyp course with USB because it was really cool to see how they're taking action for the ocean. My highlight was when we went to the beach and we actually got a really good amount of rubbish that we brought back to school so we can make art pieces with it.
Sailing with Mr. Andy and Mr. Ben.
It connected to Ocean Principle 6, how humans are connected to the ocean. It connected to that because people sail to have fun and to go fishing and more.
Tacking, which we turn the the mast to the different direction of the wind, and so there are these steps that you have to follow, or else it won't go very nice and you'll crash. We also did capsizing, when Mr. Andy flipped the boat halfway and we jumped down and the captain had to jump on the boat and step on the dagger board. And we also did setting up our boat, which was the first thing. Oh, also tying knots.
My highlight was probably capsizing because it was fun when Mr. Andy flipped the boat over, and it was fun standing on the boat because you actually have to climb onto the boat and you actually have to stand on it, and you have to jump off so then you can flip it.
We did pool snorkeling.
We did number 6, which was how humans are connected to the ocean, because you need the skills of snorkeling, then you can go into the ocean and explore.
We've been swimming individually from the deepest end of the pool to the lightest, and we've been practicing going underwater and blowing our snow.
A highlight for me is swimming from the deep end all the way to the shallow end, and then swimming back again. It was very fun because once you got onto the flippers, it makes you very fast. And when you get to the deep end, everything just turns black, and it's really cool.
In traditional sailing,
it connected to number 6.
how people connect.
How people connect to the ocean. It's like a traditional way of how people used to sail into to places.
Well, we have learned about the Billy and the Fiji canoe. We have went to the Fiji Museum, and we have also made our own little Billy, which is about this big, and we got to do the knots. And we have also went to Suva Point to actually test out one of the traditional canoes, and also learn different types of Fijian knots, like the reef knot, figure of 8,
square knot, the sheep end.
Yeah, the sheep end.
Well, the best part has been like making the billion
Yeah, making
and
the
also
billion.
learning all the knots, because once we learn the knots, if we ever become like one of the
sailor
traditional sailor, we'll need to know how to do the knots.
And also when we went to the museum was also really fun. But also I think when we went to Suva and like learned the knots and went on the canoe was really fun because we got to like paddle ourselves.
Photography, number 6. Because we did how humans are connected to the ocean, because we took pictures of garbage.
We went out to the beach and took pictures of trash and other cool things that we could see, and then when we came back, we edited them.
There was this one highlight that me and Ahil took, because we were partners. It was, we took about 3 highlights. They were shots, but 2 were close-ups of garbage, which was really sad. But then there was one which was like kind of like a log tube thing, and we put a leaf on the side, so it looked really cool with the ocean and the sky.
We participated in corals. I personally think it connected to marine animals and ecosystems because we learned how the ecosystems are all connected, and if one is taken away or one part of the ecosystem is taken away, it can affect many other ecosystems and many other animals as well.
And I think it's that too, because we were learning about like the different connections between like fish and like symbiotic relationships, and we also like learned about different like how corals grow and stuff.
We are still in the process of making our own diorama of a coral reef with coral connections and animal connections as well.
And another thing is that we like painted our own like little booklets, and we drew sketches of the coral reef.
We looked at coral and we also inspected coral, and we learned a lot about how they live. I really enjoyed, we're still in the process of making it, but I'm really enjoying making our own little ecosystems, because we have to research connections between different animals and how to use them.
For me, same thing I think, but I also like the what we're learning. I love learning things, and I love learning about coral reefs.
It was about exploring different things in the ocean and seeing different fish. Connected to number 5 because we were exploring the marine ecosystem and the different things that live there.
On the first week, we were like looking at all the fish that we might see and coral that we could see.
We've been going under the water and taking photos of coral and fishes.
On the third week, we went to the pool and we were practicing our photography skills and going underwater. And then this week, week 4, we went swimming out on the ocean, and it was really nice.
Last time we went out, we saw like billions and billions of damselfish, and the coral was all types of colors.
We were
really
trying
nice.
to find like damselfish, types of corals, and then we had to like check it off on the checklist we had.
We participated in mangroves, ocean activity. It's number 5 because it's an ecosystem, and mangroves is an ecosystem.
Picked up mangrove seedlings, and then secondly we picked up trash, and then we planted the mangroves.
I enjoyed going out and planting the mangroves because we got to go off campus and do something active to dig holes and plant more mangroves.
I like that you get to pick like an activity that you're passionate about and you get to go out and explore.
I also like that we're helping the ecosystem by planting more mangroves.
In the Ocean Awareness Group, it's like a band that helps the ocean.
We show awareness what's happening in the ocean.
And we were singing along what we wrote. Yeah.
Well, everyone. We are the awareness group. We call ourselves
The Rubbish Band! We've got a little message for you about rubbish, and the girls right here have just finished writing a song about rubbish. You ready?
Yeah, and the song is also called Rubbish.
Rubbish from the rubbish song from the
Rubbish Band!
the rubbish song from the Rubbish Band. Here we go. When you go to school each day, we learn to put our rubbish away. But when it's time to go and play, you drop your rubbish anyway. Put your rubbish in the bin. Help keep our ocean clean. Put your rubbish in the bin. Keep our ocean nice and clean. Now that's a message for you from the
Rubbish